I've done a lot of half marathons leading up to this and decided to go all in and do a full. I mean, why not? At the start line, I met a runner who came here from Colorado Springs, and I knew it was going to be a battle because I knew his resume coming into it.
You know, you kind of never know who's going to show up until you're at the starting line and the gun goes off, and then you kind of see who's the competition. So yeah, but I guess once the race started, I kind of felt pretty comfortable, and I mean it was pretty good pace for me. So yeah.
I felt great for the first couple miles. It was good downhill like I predicted, but after that I just gradually started going slower. Overall I got second place. I think it was a great race overall though. I felt pretty good, I just kept going slower.
Good job, brother.
Here we have Rick Webb from Cade Curtis from Bountiful, Utah.
I took second overall, and so it was tougher than I thought. But I mean, it's a marathon. You're in it for the endurance of it, and even though it didn't go as well as I planned, I still had a great time though. I think it was well put on. I mean, everything they had this year. I was talking to some people that ran it last year, and they really did a good job listening to the runners from last year, taking their feedback and implementing things that made it better. So yeah, I thought it was well put on, and for sure I can see myself doing it again. I mean, it was beautiful being up there. It's unique when you can go to the starting line and it's 27 degrees, and then you come running down through what nature has to offer. So yeah, it was pretty. I just know I need to be better prepared next time, so it was a wake-up call.
Today I came in second place in the women's race at the Huntsville Marathon. This was my second fastest marathon. I guess it was just about 2 minutes slower than my fastest time, which was on a flatter trail course. I ran Boston back in 2006. kind of just ran it for fun, for the experience. But yeah, I think this would be a great course to qualify for Boston on because, I think it has its challenges, but overall it's fast for sure. I like downhill courses. I like point-to-point and smaller races, low frills. I feel more comfortable than like the rock and roll races or all of that. Yeah.
It's kind of like a lot of the marathons around Utah where you need to make sure when you're running down those really steep hills that you remember that you have to run the other half. If you run outside of your comfort zone in the beginning, it can really hurt you. I've done that before, and it's not fun at the end. Overall, I'd had a really great experience. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been this far up. I mean, I've been to Salt Lake City, but I've never been to Ogden or Huntsville. So, I mean, it's a beautiful area. I mean, it's a great place to have a, full marathon up here. I mean, you just don't want to, run a race where it's basically, the same thing where you're just doing a lot of loops. But, I mean, if you start off, a race like today where, I mean, you're pretty much up, 26 miles away and, up at 8,800 feet and the view there is amazing. I mean, it was a little nippy at the start. But yeah, that alone, I mean, I think the majority of the people pretty much enjoyed that, the start and first, 15, 16 miles. Overall, I did take first place at the Huntsville Marathon, and hopefully I'll be invited back next year.